Okay? So now, for the continuation of our lesson, going back to our discussion, no? So earlier, we tackled that in order for us to convert dialogues or lines or direct speech to reported speech, we need to convert the verb, okay, the present tense to past tense. But in this case, or in this topic, or in this another idea, what if the verb is already in the past? So, for example, the direct speech contains already a past tense of a verb. How are we going to convert it to direct speech or to reported speech? Sorry. So in that case, you need to convert that to past perfect tense by adding had and by adding past participle. Nagkakaintindihan? So in number 3, okay, nasagot na natin yung 1 and 2. In number 3, it will be the boatman said that the fisherman had caught fish. Do you get it right? So that will be the answer. So from catches to caught, from caught to had caught. So that is how we convert direct to indirect. Nagkakaintindihan ba mga anak? Okay, so now, we are done with past tense, we are done with past perfect tense. What if the word or the sentence contains future modals? Okay. Let me try to explain you briefly what do we mean by modals. So modals came from the word mode or modality. When we say modals, it talks about the verbs that it talks about verbs with different modalities. So ano ibig sabihin na? Let's say for example, those are the words can, could, would, will, may, might. Okay, so those words are example of modal verbs. Nagkakaintindihan. So, ang tawag natin doon sa can, could, would, will, those are what we called modal verbs. Okay, so now, in this case, I can dance, the girl said. Okay, in this case, you are going to change the can to its future. Okay, so what are we going to do with that? Sige, take a look at this table. Okay, so nawala. Sige, wait lang. Stop share ko lang to. So take a look at the example. May papakita ko sa inyong example. Okay. So nakikita ba yung nasa screen? Okay, sige. So now, next example natin. Ito yung kanina. Ayan. Sige. So now, in this case, refer to the table below which shows present or future modals to past modals. So in this case, mga anak, from can, you are going to change it to could. From may, you're going to change it to might, will, would, shall, should. So bakit kaya? Okay, ganito kasi yan mga anak. If a dialogue contains modal, meaning to say, the event is not yet happening. Nagkakaintindihan. So, ibig sabihin, you cannot change the verb to its past tense because it's not yet happening. So, bakit natin gagawing past tense kung hindi pa nga nangyayari? Okay? So, now, take a look at this. We have, okay, yan. So, tingin dito mga anak. In this example, we have, I can dance, the girl said. Pag tinagalog mo yung sinabi niya, kaya kong sumayaw. Okay? Pero ang tanong, sumayaw na ba yung babae? 'Di ba hindi pa? So ibig sabihin, we cannot use past tense because what the girl said is not yet happening. All we have to do is to change the modal to its corresponding modal verbs. Okay? So, in reported speech, we are going to convert it as, so same process pa rin naman. The girl said that she could dance. So, from I, you change that to she, and from can, you change that to could. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Naiintindihan ba ako, mga anak? So that is the conversion. If the sentence is in the future form. Okay? O sige, next one. Let's try to understand the second one. So the visitor may come in our school, the teacher said. Pag tinagalog mo tong sinabi ng teacher, pupunta daw yung mga visitor. So, hindi mo pwedeng i-reported speech or hindi mo pwedeng ikwento sa iba na nakapunta na. Okay? So, what are you going to do? You need to change may to might. It will be, the teacher said that the visitor might come in their school. Okay? So, ano-anong nagbago? You begin with the teacher said, add that, plus the visitor, change may to might. Okay? But you cannot say might came. Kasi when you say came, it's already happened in the past. Hindi pa nga nakakapunta. Bakit babaguhin mo? Ba't gagawin natin came? Therefore, you're going to say might come in their school. Okay? Sa school nila. Okay? So, yun yung ibig sabihin. Did you get, mga anak, what I'm trying to say? Naintindihan ba? Is it confusing ba on your part? Okay. If there's a problem with your connection, it's okay. I understand because it's raining. Okay? That's why I can't open my camera because it's, there's an internet interruption. If I'll open my cam, so it's okay. You can watch this again. So, pwede naman yun. Okay, so now, in number 5 or the 5th step, ito yung kanina ko pa pinapaliwanag. The changes in pronoun. So, when you say pronoun, take a look at number 1 or the first example. Our friend is sick and he stays at home, Jay said. Now, when you report it to others, you're going to say, Jay said that their classmate was sick and he stayed at home. Okay? So, bakit, anak? Kasi, from our, you're going to change it to their. Bakit? Sige, let's say, for example, hindi natin babaguhin yung pronoun. Magiging, Jay said that our classmate was sick and he stayed at home. Okay? Classmate mo ba yung tinutukoy? Di ba hindi? Classmate ni Jay. So basically, you will use their. Kasi pag sinabi mong our classmate, yung nagsalita nitong reported speech, classmate niya rin. Hindi naman. Therefore, you're going to say, their classmate was sick and he stayed at home. Did you get what I'm trying to say? So, same formula pa din. Same pa rin naman yan. Okay? Tignan nyo yung verb. Ano yung verb sa direct speech? Stays. So, stay is present. Therefore, when you convert it to reported speech, he stayed. Tama? Pero halimbawa, binago to. Our friend is sick and he stayed at home. In converting it to reported speech, you will say, he had stayed at home. Kaya lang hindi naman siya stayed. Stays lang. Okay? So, it's in the present. Therefore, you will change it to past only, not past perfect. Okay? And lastly, we visited our classmate in the hospital, Ben said. Now, when we convert this to direct or to reported speech, we will say Ben said that they had visited their classmate in the hospital. So from we, gagawin natin siyang they. Okay? Is it difficult? Mahirap ba? Mahirap ba yung pag-convert? Kaya nga sabi ko, if there's a problem with the with the idea, pwede nating panoorin to ulit. Balik kailangan kayo dun sa simula, yung sa discussion ko kanina, maiintindihan nyo siya. Okay, sige. So now, ma'am, what if mali naman? Ang gagawin namin, from reported, gagawin namang direct. So earlier, we discussed about direct converting to reported. How is it possible for us to convert reported to direct? So ang gagawin natin, same procedure lang. But what do you mean by that? Gagawin natin yung step niya pabaligtad lang. Okay? So how do we do that? Let's say for example, the class monitor said that the students were all present. Okay? So as you notice, the example is an example of reported speech kasi wala namang quotation mark. Tama? But how are we going to change that to direct? Okay. The first step is you need to analyze the sentence first. Underline the thought of the sentence. When you say thought, underline the content. Ano ba yung mismong content? Okay? So the content is students were all present. Okay? So that's the first step. Number 2, capitalize the letter of the first word of the underlined word. So enclose quotation marks and put comma before the close quotation. So tignan nyo to. Students were all present. Ma'am po, pwede po ba na mag-start kami na walang the? Pwede po bang students lang? Pwede. Tama pa rin yon. Okay? But in this case, you added the. Okay lang din naman yan. You added the and you added quotation marks. Okay? So the students were all present. So now, what is the next step? Change the verb past tense to present. Di ba kanina, mga anak, di ba kanina, from present tense, we change that to past tense. Kasi nga gagawin natin siyang reported. But in this case, babaliktarin mo lang. From past tense, you're going to change the verb to present. And what is the past tense? Where. What will be the present? Are. Kaya yung where, naging are. Naintindihan? So, kanina, naka-past tense siya, ginawa mong where. Okay? Ngayon, where siya, ginawa mong are, kasi nga, you will convert it to direct speech. Okay? Sige, now, take a look at the example. Dito tayo. Malito ha, walang I can dance dyan. Na ano lang, nasama lang yan. Sige. May-annotate ko para malinaw. Now, in this case, tanggalin natin nga to. Tanggalin natin to. Wala yan na, hindi yan kasama. Okay. Ano ba yan? Baboy. Hindi. Wait lang ah. Okay, so na mga anak. Okay, so in this case, tignan nyo example. The students are all present, the class monitor said. Diba? So when we convert this, tignan nyo yung kanina, anong sabi dito? The class monitor said that the students were all present. Okay? Now, when we convert it to direct, the students are all present, the class monitor said. Diba? Parang binaligtad mo lang. Okay? I can dance, the girl said. O, yan yung kanina. Kakaintindihan? So, mahirap ba? Okay, sige. Let's practice nga. Wala na pala akong slide. Sige. Wait lang ha. I-stop share ko lang to and then let's practice. Okay. Let's say for example, whiteboard. Okay. Nakikita yung white screen. Ayan. Okay. So now, let's say for example, Anna, okay, Anna broke the glass. Okay, Andy said. Okay, mali yan. Kasi ano yung mali? Walang quotation mark. So, dapat pag gagawa tayo ng direct speech, huwag kalimutan yung quotation mark. Ay, ba't nabura? Sorry. Ulit. So, Anna break the glass. Okay. So, Anna break the glass. Andy said. Okay. So, how are we going to convert it to reported? Sige nga. What will be the answer? Anna breaks pala. Sorry, mga anak. Breaks yan, hindi breaks. Anna breaks. Hindi break ha. Anna breaks the glass. Okay, sige. Now, how are you going to convert it? Yes. How about... Sige nga, Francesca? Dahan-dahan lang ha, para itatype ko.
Andy said that Anna broke the glass.
Anna broke the glass. Okay, is she correct? So she is correct. Okay, let's say for example, another example. Let's say for example, dapat nakaano tayo, black. Okay, let's say for example, Anna broke the glass. Anna broke the glass. Andy said. Oh, now that is the sentence. How are we going to convert it to reported? First example, present to past. Second example, past tense to past perfect. What will be the answer? Yes, Segundina.
Andy said.
Okay.
Again.
Andy said.
Anna had broke.
Walang that. Lagyan natin ng that. Annie said that. So, tama. Andy said that. Anna
had broke.
Okay. That Anna had broken. Had broke or had broken? Anong past participle ng broke?
Broken po, ma'am.
Okay, broken. So, Andy said that Anna had broken the glass. Okay? Bakit had broken, ma'am? Kasi 'di ba, pag past perfect tense, had plus past participle. Okay? Okay, next example. Sample pa ulit para hindi kayo malito. So, let's say for example, kunyari ako. Wait lang. Gawin nating black to. Let's say for example, Trisha, Trisha can speak English. Okay? Trisha can speak English. Annie said. Ayan. Annie said. Okay. Now, what is the answer when we convert that to reported speech? Magiging Annie, yes, Gail J. Ann. Huwag kang mahiya. Magiging
Annie said
that
Trisha can speak.
Trisha, Ken ba? O, di ba pag Ken, i-change natin siya? Okay, very good. So, Annie said that Trisha could speak English. Very good. So, that is the answer. Okay, so mahirap? Mahirap ba, mga anak? Is it difficult? No. Okay, so now, this is the last part of our what do you mean by that? Our discussion. But mag-overtime ako ng 5 minutes. Okay lang? Ipapaliwanag ko yung module. So, papaliwanag ko lang sa inyo yung gagawin nyo sa ating module. Kasi meron tayong transfer activity doon, yung about sa pagpo-post ng status. Papaliwanag ko para hindi kayo malito. Okay, so wait lang ha. Open ko lang para mapakita ko sa screen. Para hindi din kayo malito, ma'am, ano yung sasagutan? Kailan sasagutan? Bakit sasagutan? Ganon. Kasi alam nyo naman, nakuhanan ulit ng module sa Friday. Okay? So, dapat before Friday, matapos na natin. Pero syempre, hindi naman buong araw nyo sasagutan yon. During English time, modular time, doon lang kayo po pwedeng magsagot. Okay, wait lang. Ino-open ko lang yung document ha. Wait lang. Wala mo na magli-leave para hindi tanong ng tanong. Okay, so wait lang. Tagal mag-open. Okay, sige. So now, let's proceed with the share screen. Share screen ko lang mga anak. Okay, so for our module, mga anak, ito siya, nasa screen siya, makikita nyo, di ba? So, paano gagawin dito, Ma'am Bremen? Sige, paliwanag natin. Last time, ang sabi ko, sagutan na yung activity 1.15. So, activity 1.15 natin, madali lang to. Last week ko pa pinasasagutan sa inyo, yung gagawin nyo lang siyang past tense. Okay, so madali lang yan. So, susulat nyo lang yung past tense ng brush doon sa guhit. Susulat nyo lang yung past tense ng talk doon sa guhit. Maliwanag. So, next, activity 1.16. Ang gagawin natin dito, underline lang natin yung past perfect tense. Pag past perfect tense, lagi siyang may had. Okay, so i-underline lang natin yung had and then yung past perfect tense. Okay, or yung verb tense. Next one. Ma'am, paano gagawin dito sa quarantine fields? Sa letter B. Let us check your ability on using the simple past tense in the sentence. Okay, so let's say for example, ang tanong, where did COVID-19 start? Okay, so ang sasagutin natin dyan, dapat gagamit kayo ng past tense. So let's say for example, saan daw nagsimula yung COVID-19? So let's say for example, the COVID-19, teka lang nagtatype ako eh. Let's say for example, ang sagot nyo dyan, the COVID-19 started in Wuhan, China. Okay? So ibig sabihin, the term started is past tense. So ibig sabihin, gumamit ka ng past tense. Okay? Kapag nakita kong ginamit yung past tense, automatic tama iyon. Maliwanag mga anak. So gagamit lang tayo ng past tense. Okay? So pwede din naman the COVID-19 began. Hindi kasi 'di ba began is the past tense of begin. The COVID-19 began in Wuhan, China. Okay? So pwede yung ganong sagot. Basta gagamit lang kayo ng past tense. Okay, ganon din sa iba pang questions. Okay, complete me. Letter C, yung nasa box, complete me. In complete me, you need to write the past form of the verb inside the parentheses. Let's say, for example, number 1, go. Ano bang past tense ng go? Went. So, ang susulat mo dito ay went. So, I went to the plaza to meet my friend Jenny. Okay? So, ganyan lang yung sagot. Mahirap, di ba? Ang dali. Okay, sige. Now, let's move forward with this. Activity 1.17, gagawin nyo to bukas. Sa time ko, 3 to 4, modular time. Sasagutan natin tong guess me. So, write DS if it is an example of direct speech and write RS if it is an example of reported speech. Ang hirap, di ba? RS, DS lang. Okay, sige. Now, let's move forward with activity 1.18. Change me more. Activity 1.18 gagawin sa Wednesday. Okay, bukas ang gagawin, Tuesday, ang gagawin natin yung activity 1.17. Wednesday, ang gagawin activity 1.18. So, ganun lang, babaguhin mo lang to. Ben said, I brought 5 apples. Okay? Ang sasagot mo lang dyan, Ben said that he had brought 5 apples. Diba, ginawa mo mo siyang reported speech. Pag direct speech, gagawin mong reported. Pag reported, gagawin mong direct. Hirap? Hindi. Okay? And Thursday, transfer activity, eto na yung gagawin. Below are the famous Philippine quotations. Put this in your Facebook account. Now, example lang yan. Example lang yan, mga anak. Ang gagawin nyo dyan, ganito. Isang beses ko lang to ipapaliwanag. Ang gagawin nyo sa transfer activity nyo ay mamimili kayo ng quotation mark na favorite nyo. Pero dapat yung quotation mark, or yung quotes pala, quotes. Yung quotes na pipiliin nyo ay may life values. Okay? So, paano gagawin doon? Magpo-post ka ng dalawang status. Yung una, yung quotes na napili mo, hindi ang example, wala na magpo-post yung example ko ha. Yung una, yung post na napili mo, okay, or yung quotation na napili mo using direct speech. Wala lang, status mo lang yon. Lagay mo lang, post number 1. O, yung favorite na quotation, yung quotes mo. Okay? Kailangan lang direct speech siya, so kailangan naka-quoted siya. Okay? Post number 2, yung pinost mo ng post number 1, i-convert mo ng indirect. Yun yung post number 2 mo. So, parehas lang ba dapat siya na quotes? Opo, parehas lang. Kaya lang yung pangalawang post mo, naka-indirect form na siya. Hindi na siya direct, kagaya nung first post mo. Okay? So, dapat magkasunod. Yung post 1, post 2, parehas siyang nasa timeline mo. Screenshot mo yon, ipopost or i-cut mo lang, i-crop mo lang, ipopost mo or pwedeng i-print, tsaka mo siya ididikit. Nagkakaintindihan? Ma'am, halimbawa, wala kaming printer. Hindi kami makakapag-print. Pwede bang i-drawing na lang namin? Kunyari, Facebook, magdo-drawing na lang kami dun sa bond paper. Pwede din. Okay? So, lagay nyo lang dun kailangan yung account nyo or yung, kunyari, yung profile picture mong maliit lang, drawing mo sa bond paper, kunyari lang, o tsaka mo siya i-post. Okay? Ibig sabihin, hindi dalawang quotation mark hindi dalawang quotes yung gagamitin nyo. Isa lang. Kaya lang, dun sa isang yon, yung unang post nyo, naka-direct siya. Yung pangalawang post nyo, naka-indirect na siya. Naintindihan? Mahirap ba? May questions? Okay, gagawin nyo to ng Thursday. Para Friday, submission natin, wala na kayong gagawin. Okay, questions, wala na. Wala na, malinaw na ba? Kung nalilito pa rin kayo, pwede nyo balik-balikan tong video na to doon sa pag-upload ko. Okay, pwede nyo gamitin to as your guide habang nagsasagot ng module. Questions, mga anak, wala na? Pwede na ba tayo mag-out? Pwede na ba tayong mag-out? Pwede na? Can we out? Stop the time? Stop the time. Okay, sige. See you next meeting. Stop the time. Sige, see you next meeting. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something today. Okay, see you next meeting. Bye. Ipopost nga sa FB mismo, hindi sa group. Ipopost sa FB mismo, ha? Hindi sa group. FB mismo. Okay. Dapat may life values yung quotation, ha? Hindi ko ano-ano lang, ha? Baka mamaya puro pag-ibig na naman yan. Kailangan puro life. Life values, moral values, ganon. Kahit sino, pwede. Kahit sino yung nagsabi. Basta dapat may quotation na siya yung nagsabi nun. Okay? So, goodbye and thank you.